and we'll talk about it when you get here. And I'm like, I ain't got nothing to lose,
In the
so I'm going.
jungle.
Your life
I
Jesus.
was in the jungle.
in the jungle.
I'm like, you know what? At this point, my life ain't even a factor. The opportunity to invest in land and agriculture, which is significantly less than buying a house. Like you can invest. These investment opportunities start at $35,000.
Nice. That's
Freedom. You
crazy,
know.
Kim. But hold on.
Yeah.
I have never heard
Listen, we go on vacations for 2 days, and I'm like $100 for 2 days. What the? Is $100 not
Yep.
enough for 2 days?
I'm done by the airport. All right, finally with Kimberly PP.
Kimberly in the house.
Haitian in Mexico.
Haitians in Mexico. Kimberly, I have to say, I'm a big fan. I watch you all the time. Whatever you post, sometimes I'll be honest, even if I don't watch it, I just repost.
Exactly, me too.
So,
I don't even know what you
that's
say. I don't even know what you say. I just repost, then I watch the video.
but I do watch them. I do, comment and stuff like that, and I love what you're doing. You got Haitians in Mexico, okay?
Yep.
And as you know, we are everywhere. I do a little bit of traveling. I know you are a traveler yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe you're more serious traveler than I am, because when you go, you stay.
You establish a territory.
So yeah, I mean, so we'll have a quick conversation. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
How did you go? The path we take. So how did you go from there to here? You know what I mean?
Were you born in Haiti?
Yeah,
things like that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
What Kimberly PP means, because I'm dying to want to know.
So let's go, take it away, Kimberly PP. Let's start from, were you born in Haiti or no?
Nope.
No, you weren't. You were born here.
I was born in New York City, Manhattan, New York, St. Jude's Hospital.
There you go. You still Haitian.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still Haitian. I grew up on Brooklyn, New York, Flatbush, Nostrand, Church Ave. I lived on Church Ave. So I grew up heavy in the Haitian culture, Haitian community, went to a predominantly Haitian public school. So then, I've just always been like connected to my culture. And my my full name is Kimberly Pierre Paul.
Okay.
Are you related to Jason Pierre Paul?
To Jason Pierre Paul. I know, I always get this question. I mean, yeah, because he's Haitian, right?
You can ride with it. Ride with it.
I do ride with it.
There
Absolutely.
You go.
I ride with it. So yeah. Yeah.
So Kimberly PP. Okay, so you were born here.
PP.
Right.
I was born here. I'm Kimberly Pierre Paul officially. I just decided to shorten it, Kimberly PP. Yeah, and a little bit about me is that I've been traveling for over 8 years. The thing about me is that, I was kind of like a hot pants. I really wanted to see what's out there in the world. I didn't want to just do the same thing as everyone else, like around me. You finish school, you finish college, and then you kind of just settle into a company, and then you work, and only like when you get the chance, when you get like 2 years, when you've done 2 years, you can ask for some vacation, and then figure it out, then have your vacation, go on vacation, see the country for about 5 days, and then come back home, wish that you can stay. But for me, I was like, I went away once like that, and I said, I can see myself living on this island. So the very first place I traveled to was U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay.
The U.S. Virgin Islands. Yes, I mean, I went to Haiti. I went to Haiti when I was 5. That was officially my first trip out of the country. But in my adult years, I went to the U.S. Virgin Islands, and that's where I planted the seeds. I just saw how beautiful it was, how life was just so calm, so easy. And it's like, damn, this is only vacation life. Like you can only do this if you vacation. Like you can't actually like live like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that question, I went back home with that question. And so, as soon as I got the chance, I just escaped. I broke free and I started traveling.
Okay. So in Haiti, you said you went back once. You've been there once?
I've been there twice. So
Okay.
I went once as when I was 5,
Right.
and then I went again in my adult years. So
Okay.
that'd be good to talk
Where in
about.
Haiti?
Port-au-Prince.
Port-au-Prince. Okay. Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Huh. Jeffrey?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the food. How much of a Haitian food did you eat when you went to Haiti? Because that's the real authentic food out there in Haiti.
Oh yeah, mostly actually only Haitian food. But then, I kind of got tired of it. Don't kill me.
We're
Don't
not
we,
gonna
don't
kill
kill
you.
me.
They're gonna kill you
we
in
we
the
done. We
comments.
done. We
Don't
done.
kill me.
Let's go.
Don't kill me.
Okay.
Don't kill me. The thing is that I cook Haitian food like most of the days of the week. I eat Haitian food most of the days of the week. And since I'm from New York, I'm used to variety. So nous manger haïtien presque chaque jour, but lorsqu'on moun qui sorti New York, un jour what manger Chinese, what manger Jamaican, something. Parce que ou pas manger haïtien chaque jour. You just don't want to.
I hear you. I hear you. I mean, I do this. M'fais ça tout. Vous comprenez? Gen de lem, gen de ticket, Chinese m'da manger. Vous pas comprendre? So we do
Yeah.
that. Absolutely. If
Yeah, so let me Haïti, m'teke même attitude là, like,
Yep.
m'fait presque 2 semaines m'a manger haïtien non-stop.
Mais la
And I'm
difficile
like,
Haiti. Like there's no variety
no
in
variety.
Haiti
there's
vraiment.
no
Parce que
variety.
Haïti mange Haïtien, that's it.
Exactly. So there was a cook in the house dedicated to like serving me my meals.
Wow.
Spoiled. I know.
Okay, boss
Spoiled
lady.
rotten.
She's got her own
Spoiled
cook.
rotten.
Excuse me.
Okay. In the morning,
With your
she
fancy
would knock on my
self.
door. "Chérie, ça manger jeudi."
Yeah.
I was spoiled, right? And I had to gather the courage after 2 weeks to tell her, can you just make something a little bit different? Because I wasn't gonna cook. I was
Right.
spoiled. So I asked her to make something that's kind of like a Jamaican dish.
Okay.
Right
I
on.
had her look for the kalalu leaf,
Woo!
like their kalalu, not kalalu gombo.
Not kalalu gumbo. Okay. I see
No,
what you're saying. Kalalu, which it's like the leaf, right?
The leaf.
The leaf kalalu.
Yeah, I got
I forgot what they call it. They don't really cook with it in Haiti. It's like a plant they use to make tea. So they were looking at me like, "Why must you tout fait ça?"
M'pense
Like
que
I
gombo
did.
kalalu or t'as dim là, because I do not eat that.
What?
No, that is the
What?
one thing.
Ça fig him te fait
That is the one thing that I will not eat. Kalalu, gumbo. No way. Well, I'm dead.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I can't. I can't do
I
that.
do backflips. I'm currently in Mexico City, and I do backflips when I can find some
Kalalu
kalalu
gumbo.
gombo here.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
That's another
are
conversation
crazy.
that we can have. So I know
Yes.
you went to Haiti, you came back here, so and you were in New York. Then that's when your adventure started. That you went to Mexico. Because I
Yeah.
saw some videos that you were in Colombia. We want to hear all about it.
Yeah. So how many
Yeah.
countries? Because I'm the Haitian explorer, right? That's what I go by. But
Yeah.
you like the real Haitian
Yeah.
explorer, right? So how many countries have you been to? If you
No, we're in on this together. Really, really in on this together. Because if you go, it counts. So, uh, okay. So there's countries that I've just traveled to and countries that I've lived in. I've lived in. So let's count together. U.S. I do count that.
right, absolutely.
Okay, I've done way more than 4 or 5 months in Montreal, Canada, so I do count that. I've done 2 months in Jamaica, so I count that.
Jeez.
I've done after Jamaica. I don't count that I lived in Haiti, even though I did a month there. Don't count that
Right.
because I barely went out. Don't know anything.
It still
So I don't
count.
count
See?
that. Skip that.
If your
It's
foot is on the
more than
ground,
me.
as
More
soon
than
as your
me.
foot is on the ground, it counts.
And more than me, so it counts.
All right. Well, then we're at 4.
If your foot
So
is on the
next
ground
we
and you
have-
eat the food, it counts.
It counts.
Okay, so then it counts.
Yep.
All right. Next we have Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
It's number 5.
Mhm.
6 is Turkey.
Okay.
Turkey. Uh-huh. And 7 would be Portugal.
Okay.
Uh, 8, well, 7 because I'm back in Mexico
Colombia.
after.
What
Oh,
Colombia.
Colombia, 8,
You
8, 8,
see?
8, 8. Sorry, I gotta do a list. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
because
thought I
I
was
know.
meant
You you
Colombia.
you know what I saw someone was selling? It's like a map. You could put everywhere you went. You just put a
I
stick
need that.
there. It's a map of
I
like
need
the
that.
world, or a
I need
globe
that.
where you could put the thumb taps on where you went.
I need that.
But the
Yeah,
map, yeah.
So out of
I need
all the
that.
places you've been, what's your favorite?
Mexico.
Yeah, we guessed that.
We get
I think everybody.
that was a dead
Mexico, and of
giveaway.
course, I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Okay,
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's
yeah.
get to Mexico.
Let's get on it.
Tell us about
Let's get
Mexico.
into
Why is
Mexico.
Mexico the place that
So,
Kimberly wants to stay?
so Mexico was this. Mexico was the first place that I've been to outside of like um North America, because this is Central America. And Mexico, what brought me to Mexico was that, I was at a period of time in my life where I really couldn't figure out how I was going to retire early in a sense. Like I just was impatient to build something and then move to Mexico like a lot of people do. Like this is a practical thing to do, it's smart. But my story is a little bit different. So I was in the States. I couldn't I couldn't stay like after, especially after Haiti. I was spoiled. Waking up to having someone make your food for you, do your laundry, wash your laundry with love and care.
Yeah, yeah.
Not having to lift a finger and you just have all this time to focus on yourself or whatever project you want to bring to life. I was like, I can't settle for anything else. So I leave Haiti, go back to the US, and I'm like, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money left. I'm like, I went to Haiti for a month. I didn't really put anything in place. So I'm back and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm at my family's house. I'm like kind of falling into depression because I'm like, I don't want to live this life. I
Yeah.
didn't prepare for the next life. But I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna take a leap of faith. Like I was into meditating. I'm really intuitive. So I just was lying on the bed in my aunt's guest room and I'm like, yo, I can't hear this woman talking in my head like this. So I don't care. Like, I have $300 to my name.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use this to buy a one-way ticket and I'm gonna take $100 over there.
Right.
Because that's what was left after I bought the one-way
What?
Oh,
ticket.
brave.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
beyond
was
brave.
left after exactly. That's what was left. And I found out that I could stay at a hostel where you work in exchange for stay
Wow.
abroad.
What? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of little things like this, like programs like that, where you can sign up ahead of time before you even go to the country. You let them know, hey, you're coming, and it's like an application. You'll get approved, and they'll let you come for like a month or longer, depending on what they need, and you can come help, and then in exchange for your help, they give you like a place to lodge. So I did that. I was like, all right, well, I know I'm going to sleep somewhere. That's the most important. I got $100. I ain't telling nobody I'm going because that's when it's going to be a problem.
Right.
So I did it. I flew. I went to Mexico with just $100, and I felt this
Wow.
this
That's
freedom. You
crazy,
know,
Kim. But hold on.
yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
have never heard
Listen,
not
we go on vacations for 2 days, and I'm like $100 for 2 days. What the? Is $100 not
Yep.
enough for 2 days?
I'm done by the airport.
But
Wow.
exactly, but because you need $100 where I was at Playa del Carmen, you need $100 to get into the city center.
Yeah.
From Cancun to Playa,
Mm-hmm.
if you let a taxi take you, they'll take you for like $70 to $100. So I did some research. I found out how to get on the public bus, not public bus, but like the bus, which was maybe about $10 at the time. So that means like I actually get to the city center with $90. So I was in the city center at $90. Now they only provided stay, they didn't provide food. But when I got to the hostel, I found other travelers who knew their way around, like cheap eats and having fun on a budget. So I just kind of let them guide me. It's really something that wasn't in my norm. Like you're Haitian. you meeting all these people who are like backpackers. It's like so out of your norm, so out of the Haitian
Yeah,
style,
yeah,
Haitian
yeah.
mentality. But I'm like, I'm not here to be closed minded. I need to be open minded, see what's available, see what's here, and let myself go with the flow. So I'm going with the flow, y'all. Snuggle la. Not even snuggle.
Now
Not
you at
even
ninety
snuggle la.
dollars
Not
now.
even.
I'll
Now
do.
at $80.
I don't do public math, but ain't much money left.
It ain't. But I don't know how. Some these people that I was with, they were Argentinian. And Argentinian have this nice thing about their cultures that they eat together. They'll buy little things like
Okay,
pas
okay.
bon, really,
Mhm.
because j'aime the way you fais ton. They made tuna, the way they mixed the tuna. I was like, "M'pap ka manje sa sans babo me." So, the thing about me, even though I was traveling like this, everywhere I go, my secret is that marcher avec un petit bocal piment.
Okay.
Okay.
Qui est-ce nan yo?
Everywhere I
Qui est-ce
go,
nan yo?
depuis
Comment
ma
piment ça?
depuis ma voyagé, like, dans chaque pays m'aller, moi voyager avec un petit bocal piment. So, m'pas songe qui bocal piment m'te gen nan moment lem t'aller Mexique, mais Mexique gan pile piment tout. Peut-être m'te un petit bail piment non market, et puis m'just acheter. That was probably 50 cents,
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
so $1 to save my meals. So yeah, we're eating together. We're eating chips. I had a little spot where I could cook some food in the hostel. So I pense que boîte spaghetti, manger ces boîtes spaghetti avec un petit viande or something. It's just day by day, going at it day by day, right? So I'm sure you all want to know like what happens next because $100 don't last
Yeah,
long.
that's what
No, we
Yeah,
want to know.
let's
I'm
just
trying to
get to the
figure out
point.
how is it you're still in Mexico?
Exactly.
Right. Let's just get to the point. Let's just get to the point. So, you know, money runs out. I'm at the hostel and I'm like doing my work, but while I'm doing my work, I had like an overnight shift and they rob the hostel during my overnight shift. When you pass this one way, you konen met hostel lan,
Mhm.
et puis met hostel lan voye yo nan cham li,
Mhm.
pou la l pran laptop li, al pran tout bagay sa. Yo mwen pa entre nan koze yo, parce
Ouais, ouais.
mwen nan peye etranje. I don't know the system. I barely knew Spanish.
Mhm.
So I'm like, mpa pante nan bagay kon sa. So I just kite yo fe afe yo, mpa gen problem. And next thing you know, the morning comes and they're like, everything's gone during my shift. So I was like, damn, because I needed to renew. Like I was gonna tell them, like, hey, can I stay over a little bit longer? Because I didn't plan. I was having fun, my $100 is stretched. Like being with those Argentinians, we were going to the beach, we were taking locals buses, which was chump change. Going to the beach was free. They knew where the private beaches were, like how to get in for free. So they were taking me there. A lot of cool things I was doing, and I didn't have to come out of pocket for it.
Right.
But I had $5 left to my name when that robbery happened, and I needed to figure out where I was going to go in like 3-4 days.
Wow.
And I tried to ask them, like, hey, they were like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like,
After this happened, we don't think so.
no, 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 no,
And
no.
he probably
Rob,
told you that's a no for me, dog.
no, 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 no. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? I'm having fun, and for those of you that don't know, the average salary in Mexico is about $15 a day. So you can imagine someone coming from New York who could be working minimum wage at the least, making $15 an hour at the time. I'm not gonna work for $15 a day. They work long hours, and it's $15. Most people, like, you'll be surprised. Like a lawyer can make like $400 or $500 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of people ask me like, "Hey, what's it like? What's the job market like in Mexico? What's the salary like?" I'll just insert that here. Like, if you're gonna come here, you gotta BYOG. Bring your own job.
Mhm.
Mm.
J, excuse me. J,
J.
BYOJ.
I was not gonna correct you.
What?
BY, BYO. You gotta BYOJ. Bring your own job because most people are gonna want to pull their hair out when they look for jobs here in Mexico, right? But yeah, $5 to my name. I'm like, all right, God, I believe in you. I believe in miracles, you know. So I need a plan. I need something right now. My family don't know that I'm here. They don't know what the hell I'm doing here. So that's not an option. Going back is also not an option. Like I'm not gonna call anyone for a one-way ticket back.
So by
It's
that
not
time, how
happening.
long have you been in Mexico? Like a week or
I've been three weeks.
3 weeks? Okay.
Okay.
3 weeks.
Okay.
3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. $5. And I'm like, damn, I really wish I could have some calamaris. Like I, $5, and I'm like, I want a whole seafood pasta right now. But I'm like, let me just think this through, And I knew the power of the word, the power of writing things down, making it plain what you want, even though you don't know how it's going to work out, what's going to happen. You need to still write it down. So I had a journal and I wrote it down. I was like, I really want to experience what I had in Haiti in a sense. Like, I want to wake up every day to this really peaceful view, beautiful views. I want to wake up and have lunch and breakfast, lunch, and dinner already thought out, planned, and cooked. So I wrote that down. And I wrote it down like it happened already. Like I felt into it. I was really
Manifesting
clear
it.
because I knew I had already experienced it. Yeah, I manifested it because I had already experienced it. So it was nothing for me to just write it. Like I had already experienced it. So I did that, and I went to bed. I woke up the next morning, and I got this thought came up in my head, and I heard myself say, or I heard, like, that inner voice said, like, go reach out to other hotels in the area and see, like, if you could get another exchange program like how you have it right now. So I did that. I messaged, reached out to a whole bunch of hotels in the area, and only one hotel reached out to me. Was a meditation center in the jungle. Okay. So so I had to get out of city center, go off the grid in the jungle, right? And they're like, we don't have time to tell you what this is all about. We're kind of like busy right now doing retreats, doing the stuff. So we're gonna have to just come pick you up and just stay with us, and we'll talk about it when you get here. And I'm like, I ain't got nothing to lose,
In the
so I'm going.
jungle.
Your life
I
Jesus.
don't in the jungle.
in the jungle.
I'm like, you know what? At this point, my life ain't even a factor.
Wow.
I know it seems crazy. It seems crazy, but I had a level of surrender at that point because it really wasn't. I had it my way where I didn't have to make that phone call to go back home.
Right.
I got good family, so they would have always like helped me out, like take me in with open arms. But I requested that I stay on the island. Like I wanted to stay in Playa del Carmen. So I took the leap and I let them come pick me up, and they came to pick me up late. So as we're like heading into the retreat center, it's dark.
Hmm.
It's pitch black. I can't see anything. But I'm like, if I scream, nobody will know that I'm here, what's going on. All I got to say is that they've got a website. But I get into the car with these people. I get into a pickup truck with them. It's all groceries in the pickup truck. They come to the city center every week to pick up groceries, because they do really have retreats at the meditation center. So they need to go get groceries. Um, they came to pick me up. I go into I go into my room. Make long story short, I went into, this meditation resort is really amazing. You get, instead of like walls, there's these glass windows so that you get panoramic views of the jungle.
Hmm.
Wow.
So you could see all the things. Like I wasn't staying in a hut or anything. I just got uninterrupted views of the jungle, but I was protected. I didn't have to worry about mosquitoes. I didn't have to worry about anything, any bugs or anything. Granted, yes, there are bugs and ants that can crawl through, but it's nothing that was biting me. I could sleep peacefully and just see the jungle.
Okay. So,
And breakfast, lunch, and dinner was served, laundry
mhm.
done, taken care of, and I had to do my part with like helping clean up, helping cook. And so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you made it work. Ou dégage ou Jean moun yo
I made
konti.
it work.
Moun yo
There's
konti ou
always a
dégage
way.
ou Jean met Jean-Jacques.
Dégage.
Ou
La
dégage
gueule.
ou Jean
Dégage.
capable. Ok, so ça c'est bien, ça c'est bien. Ça veut dire que fast forward pour jodi à la qu'on y a là, c'est qui ça Kimberly a fait et Mexico? C'est qui dans qui soit travail, dans qui projet ou gagné. So on fast forward pour
Yeah.
jodi à là, c'est qui soit fait Mexico?
So fast forward to today, I'm mostly like independent doing content creation, doing building this Haitians in Mexico platform. Also was doing some online studies.
Mhm.
So yeah,
So
that's my thing
right.
here,
So
but
Haitians in
mostly
Mexico, nous
independent.
connaissons Haïtiens qui vivent Mexique. C'est qui ça ça? C'est qui ça Haitians in Mexico? What is it?
So Haitians in Mexico is a platform uh, that I started because I wanted to show Haitians what's possible in other countries. I also wanted to uh, get to Haitians who are in need of rest and retreat to consider Mexico as an option. While Haiti is evolving, I don't want to tell people that, let's not go back to Haiti to rest, retreat, or retire. But while Haiti is evolving, we need to consider a place that welcomes us, still feels peaceful, so we can rest, gain clarity, take ideas from this country, and go back home with it. And I noticed all of these opportunities and things in Mexico, so I said, okay, I need to let the community know, like, hey, it's not all about America, especially now where the way America is treating like its immigrants. It's like this is outrageous. Whereas me, I'm gonna be transparent. Like I've overstayed in Mexico several times and I never had to worry about an ICE situation.
Okay.
I've overstayed um just recently and I was stopped by an immigration officer. He looked at my documents and I was just on my way to the airport. So he was like, just make sure you go, you don't overstay next time. That was it. It wasn't what they're experiencing there. And
Overstay,
that's
c'est
because
combien de
I'm
temps? C'est
American. It could
Coco.
be different for Haitians.
Là, Mexico, besoin visa, tant ou bien comment? Overstay what? Visa?
Yeah, law Mexique.
Mhm.
Exactly. Law Mexique, sou pa rezide, yo bon visa pour 3 à 6 mois. Li ka 3 mois, li ka 6 mois. Gen yon fwa mte vini, yo bam 3 mois, on lot fwa mte vini, yo bam 6 mois.
Ok, ça veut dire même si vous avez un passeport américain, c'est visa pour gagner quand même pour 3 mois, pour bien 6
Se
mois.
paspor Ameriken, se paspor Ameriken. Like, par exemple, sou gen visa, sou Haitien ou gen visa touriste, ou pa dwe fè plus que 6 mois.
Ok,
Sou aprete fò mande asil or something.
ok. Est-ce que même bagarre là lié si vous avez une grande carte américaine?
Sou gen, I don't know mpa ka djo paske mpa
Ok, ok, ok.
gen green card.
Mhm.
Mpa vle bon mouve
Normal,
informasyon.
normal, normal.
Normal.
Se mkonen sou gen paspor Ameriken, ou gon on certain privilège là dans pays ça, it's like incredible. It's really incredible. So,
Let's hope it stays like that.
m'ba encourager personne. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying this pour encourager moun vini rete trop temps dans pays. Don't do that. Even myself, like I'm in my own process of, figuring out how to get residency.
Ok.
You know,
Mhm.
but it's not hard to get residency. I just haven't gone to the States to stay long enough to do the whole process. Honestly, I've just taken advantage of just being live here in a sense.
Okay. So now that you're in Mexico, and I saw you put some videos where you were helping other Haitians with businesses like the laundromat, the Haitian restaurants, and things like that.
Yeah, so that goes into Haitian in Mexico, right? So the cool thing is that when I got to Mexico City, I started meeting Haitians who have been established in the country for years, like over 13 years. And those Haitians, they know the system, they've built they've opened businesses, grown their businesses. Like for example, when you saw me at the laundry, with Kimberly, she started with one laundromat in the city and she's now expanded to three.
Wow.
So she has different locations in the city. one of our locations, she was telling me that she only goes to once a month. So you can imagine, what's possible here.
Yeah.
Haitians doing things in Mexico.
Yeah.
I
That is
love it.
good. And another thing I saw.
Haitians doing things in Mexico, but
Another thing I saw was that they're trying to help the Haitian community establish businesses. Whether if it's like the marketplace I saw you is like a market or a conference or something like that I saw on a video that you put out.
yeah, so for sure. So I'm just connected to Haitians who are ambitious, who really want to know how to break through and build wealth in the Mexican system. So I connected with Guestly, and Guestly invited me to the Investors Expo. eh, Guestly is straight out of Haiti, straight from Haiti, but has this investor mindset, real estate strategist, wants to really build an empire in the country. So he's got contacts, with companies that are offering investment opportunities. Like, for example, I made a video saying that people can invest in limes and secure money for their entire bloodline. It's my little rhyme there. And what? Yeah, yeah. So this is called a patrimonial investment, right? So you buy land, and once you buy that land, you get payouts like from the company, because they are used. They once excuse me. Let me rewind. You buy land that exports fruits,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
So they take your investment to prepare the land to grow fruit. And once the fruit starts to grow, the tree grows, they produce fruit. They now give the investor a payout from their profits from those exports, right? So, for example, the what we saw there, that citrus in that video is called Citrus Patrimonial. That particular company grows limes, lemons, citrus, and they export all over the world. And they basically pay you dividends for renting the land.
Okay, so you
Get
buy
into
the
a
land and you
20-year
rent it to them.
contract. Yeah, so the company is exporting the fruits, they're making profit, and you, as the investor, you're getting rent payments from that land. And that's for 20 years. That's a 20-year contract. Something happens to you, the payouts are gonna be going to your beneficiary.
Right.
The amount that they pay out goes up every year. Mexico's big on agriculture. So now, we're in a time where we need to secure. What I want to say is that times are changing, like so many of us cannot afford to buy homes these days. We just can't. We can't afford to buy homes to leave for our children. It's just too much. But here in Mexico, there's the opportunity to invest in land and agriculture, which is significantly less than buying a house. Like, you can invest. These investment opportunities start at $35,000,
Nice.
right? And you're
Mhm.
getting these payouts without having to do any maintenance, upkeep of the land or anything. You don't get to go to the land and decide, okay, je dis mal temps pour un citoyen, pas mal pour un citoyen. No.
You don't get to do that, yeah.
No.
Kite sitwo moun
No.
yo.
No. You know what? They pay you rent for the land.
So they can use
They
it.
send your payout.
Right.
Use it. You let them do whatever. And then after 20 years, depending on the contract, they give you what you invested back, or they sell. You can sell the land to them.
Got
Okay.
Au kontak fani, mbral bon histoire la. Mgon kouzem ki fait this exact thing. Ça veut dire que ouais, c'est pas Mexique seulement. Mgon kouzem mwen qui fait ça
Okay.
Ghana.
Hmm.
OK? Monsieur fait,
Okay.
il fait ça Ghana. Ça veut dire que monsieur loué, monsieur pas acheté non? Monsieur loué terre nan men un paquet Chinese qui Ghana. Monsieur loué 50 ekete. Ghana.
Wow.
OK? Et puis tout kounya la ki sa le fait li même, li plante manioc sou li, sou terre. Li plante manioc sou terre, OK? Et puis tout li récolte manioc li, et puis tout li vend manioc yo. Mais qui moun ni vend manioc là? C'est Chinese yo The Chinese, like they own the land. So he rent the land from them very cheap. Okay. And then he grows the cassava and stuff like that. And then he has to sell the cassava back to the Chinese. Like he can't sell it to anyone else.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
You see what I'm saying?
Good.
So that's what he
Yeah.
does in Ghana. So it's I guess other places are doing
similar.
very similar things.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
similar.
Yeah.
He's more hands-on.
He's hands-on.
You know, and he's probably getting a bigger payout, a bigger profit.
Yeah.
Whereas the payout that this opportunity that I'm mentioning, the payout is not a grand thing. Like it's less than $500 a month.
Wow. But it's still a good payout for doing nothing.
Yeah. In some cities in Mexico, you can live off of that.
Yeah.
You can pay that'll cover your rent on a 3-bedroom house.
Absolutely.
Wow. You want to move to Mexico?
Man, Mexico. I've been trying to go, but get no time. I'm mabvidi, and years are just going by.
We're gonna give you a tour.
I know. I am. I'm definitely coming from Mexico. Coming, Boko Jamali. Ndale Mexico, but I don't count. It was on a boat.
Cozumel.
It was a cruise. Yeah, Cozumel. That don't count.
Yeah. That don't count.
But
yeah.
So I want to go back to, since we talk about the traveling, because I know you went to Colombia and you changed. You said you did not want to stay in Colombia. You came back to Mexico. What is it specifically that's like, you know what, Colombia is not for me. It's not like Mexico. I'm going back to Mexico.
I love that. Yeah. So Colombia for me was a test. I really went to get my teeth fixed there.
I
got braces done for about $70 US.
Wow.
I watched that video like 3 times because I'm trying to go too. I need to fix my jaw.
But
so
you got to watch the video, Herbie. You got my number.
That's what I said. I watched the video many times.
I'll send you the doctor.
Okay.
You can go to him and you can message him, tell him what you need, and he'll let you know when to come in.
But here's the other thing. I know Mexico is known for dental work, right? A lot of Americans here go to Mexico for dental work. So would you suggest I go to Mexico or Colombia?
Since I did it in Colombia, it's neat, it's clean. I think it's cheap. It might be a little bit cheaper than Mexico. I still recommend Colombia.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
So for me,
we're fixing grand
we're not
net Colombia.
Yeah, we're not gonna go. Yeah. We are not gonna go in a passport boy status, right?
Hey, dumb.
No, but he's going with purpose.
Exactly.
I've been to Colombia before, actually, but I'll go back.
There's another, but this time you're going with another purpose. It's okay. You get a pass.
This time.
You're going for health reasons.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Colombia, I stayed in for the entire procedure. I had the option to get the braces retightened in the States or wherever I was gonna go, or get it retightened in Colombia. But I was like, wow, it's really nice here. Let me just give this place a chance. Let me give Colombia a chance. Let me see what it's like. Colombia for me, it's like, it's really nice, but I'll be honest, the people out there, like, they're just really, sometimes a lot of them are just really ingenuine. And I'm not talking about the professional people. I'm talking about, people on the streets that, you think you're doing something for them, you think you're just getting a little bit of aid from them, like they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. But like they just want to go deeper with you so that they can maybe see if you can give them, some support to go to the States.
Wow.
Or something. Like it's always some ulterior motive.
Right.
Wow.
Whereas in Mexico, I always felt like, if you're gonna take advantage, if you're gonna charge me a little bit more for my fruits, you're gonna do it right then and there, and you're not gonna hold me to it.
Hold up. Was there a boy in Colombia trying to get you to be their sugar mama?
For sure. That's for every gringo, which is just somebody who's from a different country. Every girl, every guy is out there, bringing the emotional baggage. They have like a whole manipulative scheme to get themselves supported by women in other countries.
Because the minute they see the U.S. passport, oh yeah, you have money.
Oh yeah, you are like the queen. And the thing is that they know that a lot of women in the States are not getting the same attention. They're not getting like this space to like they're not getting emotionally available men, and these men are overly available for all the emotions. All the emotions. You know, they're working, so they're available.
OK.
Okay.
Ça veut dire,
They're working.
bon, ouais, nous, ouais, quand on sorti, nous comprenons l'histoire, nous, ouais, qu'on sont moun fou.
He meant that.
Kounya
He
la,
meant that in a good way.
Kounya la, an parle comme si, qui next? Like, qui sa Kimberly pral faire next? Qui so where que ou vle faire là, veut dire que you know.
What is your next path?
Yeah, what is the next path? We're in Mexico now, we know that, but what is the next thing?
So the next thing is continuing content creation,
Okay.
continuing to explore investment opportunities in the country, and to invest, and yeah, to show to do it for myself and then show others what's possible.
You know what? It'll be great if I could try to, since you in Mexico, to link you with Ralph. I'm not sure Ralph Lavador. He's doing a lot in the Haitian community, but he's doing this show. It's called Fulai. By Mati. he's been married like 50 times on a show. It's just skits
Oh my God.
that he does
Okay.
with beautiful women around the world.
Yeah, it's on TikTok. I don't know if you know him,
but he does a lot of positive as well in the Haitian community. If you someone who's doing positive like we are doing, he will go live with you just so he could get you that attention. And
that's great.
Literally, he came to my live the other day. It was less than 10 seconds. It was like over 100 people came in the room because he came. So it's just,
that's great.
Yeah, and whenever he goes live, I'll say like the minimum 10K viewers that are just watching him. So
Okay, great. I'm open to it. I want the word to spread. The mission is not necessarily to get people to move to Mexico only. It's for them to just explore different opportunities around the world. It's for us not to just box ourselves in the US and Canada. It's to, don't be afraid. Like, go into other countries, because the majority of Haitians are gracious people. Mexicans love that Haitians come, they're respectful, they're hardworking. And, most minority countries or countries that are considered quote unquote third world, they're hardworking people who, are hospitable. And that's a match for Haitians.
Yeah.
So while Haiti is evolving,
I was gonna say, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was gonna say, like, I think Mexico is the closest as the Haitian culture. I'm not sure if you follow Afro Latino, and he's a Mexican, and he does a lot of the Haitian culture comparison, the music, the
yes,
food.
Afro Latino guy. Yes, I love it.
I love what he
Yes.
does, and definitely
Yes.
he knows that. And I think Mexico is
Yes. For sure. Like, definitely, there are a lot of similarities. Like, over here, I made a video about this. When you're in the streets for Salio Gamun, like, you can't just look at the people. It's the same thing in Haitian cultures. You can't just look at Gamun straight in the eye and not say buen dia, buenas tardes, something.
Yeah.
They're not gonna scold you, but it just looks bad if they don't take it well at all. So you have those little similarities in this culture that Haitians can appreciate, and Mexicans appreciate that Haitians come and they do that. They do yo salió gamon, yo salió mun, they're respectful, and they learn, some of them already know, most of them already know Spanish,
Right.
or they learn Spanish, and they're willing to work. Just like other Mexicans, they're not here to complain, they're making it work. Granted, there are some Haitians who are like, Mexico's the worst. They're not living the dream here. Those people really wanted to go to the States. But a lot of people who weren't able to go to the States, they're like, well, it ain't so bad. So
Yeah, because you have
especially now with what's going on, they're like, well, I'm glad I'm here. And people are messaging me, asking me how do they come here from the States because of this TPS thing. We don't know what the climate is, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
On gon dernier question m'a pose là. Est-ce qu'on pense you worked na hotel là for exchange, right? So, est-ce qu'on pense gan pile haïtien k'ap fait ça ou bien c'est juste ou même qui te compte ça ou fait
That's just ça est juste moi-même et puis
Et
m'pa
just women.
conseiller l'autre monde
Qui fait ça? OK.
bail comme ça. No,
OK,
no,
OK, OK.
no, because it's just not sustainable.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
like I could always go back.
Yeah, you have
You
a
know,
you have
You
an
have an
option.
option. If
I do have an option. I
Okay, I
could
got you.
always go back. I've
Got you.
always had options.
Got you.
So, this is just me taking
A
my
chance.
passport privilege,
Yeah.
it's true. It's just
Yeah,
me
yeah.
taking my passport privilege to rest, to detox, to do all the things. But
Got you. Got you.
it's not something that I recommend. I always tell people that this is my personal story. If you're going to come to Mexico, you need a plan, you need a strategy, you need a vision. And where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm not saying that you need to come with a heap of money, but you definitely want to come with a vision. Don't just come here and just decide, okay, well,
Vin applique
I,
$100.
please, please,
Yeah,
please,
but a lot of
please.
a lot of people dans la communauté nous c'est une chance seulement yo besoin. Comment ba yon chance y a travail, y a fait tout bagay positif.
Yeah,
Comprendre?
yeah. Et puis Mexique, Jean dit nan Mexique gen travail, c'est juste salaire là. Mexique gen travail, c'est salaire là. Like, on moun qui tape espere yo te ka ale États-Unis, al fait un salaire minimum. Et États-Unis, si moun nan deside vini Mexique, ou bien si moun nan wè se Mexique li bloqué, li pap trop content. Vous comprenez? Yeah, parce que salaire lan ba an pile pour yo. Pour moun qui tape expect pour yo fè on $15 par heure,
OK.
ou bien on $20 par heure.
C'est bien, c'est bien. Kimberly PP.
PP.
Haitians in Mexico. Wap font
Yes.
bel travail, OK? Wap font bel travail. I love it. Spécialement là, wap highlight Haitien yo et the entrepreneurs kap moto tout bel, business ki gen et Mexico ki Haitien yo ap fè. Not the little et parti machan yo, kompren ou bon jan business que ou kompren sa mle tou la. Machan yo bon tou, oui, mais li important pour montrer l'autre
Yeah.
gros business yo, pa kompren?
Mhm.
Pour pas
Mhm.
penser que Haitien c'est machan seulement nous bagay, c'est pas ça que nous fait, comprendre?
Yeah, c'est pas seulement j'ai bouilli.
Exactement. So li important, wap font bel travail. We appreciate you.
A lot.
We love what you're doing. Please keep doing it. And you are my Mexico contact.
Plug,
So,
yes.
So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing great. I don't know if there's anything last thing you want to say, Jeffrey.
I just want to say thank you so much for what you're doing, because there's a lot of people who need your assistance with what you're doing, and you don't ask for anything. You're just doing it because you love doing it. And I'm gonna say that too, because I was on Blondine's live and I saw your video on Blondine, and she said the same thing. What I'm doing, and I'm seeing it in you. You're doing it because you love doing it. You enjoy doing it. Continue doing it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Thank you. And I'm encouraged by you all support. Those reposts, they mean the world to me,
Absolutely.
because you guys have a large platform. I love that you all are growing this platform. I see that we're going in a really good direction. We're using the tools that we have, and we're transforming our community. We're transforming our culture in a good way. So I'm really excited to see what this will be like in 5-10 years. We'll continue doing this, and yeah, who knows? I'll be in Rhode Island or something
Absolutely.
doing a live
Yes,
with you
she's
all.
at Rhode
Yes.
Island, not Connecticut.
Oh yeah.
Hey, no take back, no take back.
All right, so
No take backs.
no
No take
take backs.
backs.
Okay. Well, Kimberly, we know how to find you, but tell the people how to find you. Whatever you want to share, social media number, anything that you want to share, go.
Yes. So I'm Kimberly P.P on Instagram. Hey Kimberly P.P. Excuse me, on TikTok. And yeah, those are my two main platforms. To keep connected with me, to stay updated with me. Please message me on those platforms. If you like any of those videos, be sure to share with someone who would love it. And yeah, message me. Feel free to contact me so that you're in the know and I can answer whatever questions that you may have.
Good. And did you have a page that says Haitians in Mexico as well?
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Haitians in Mexico. Haitians in Mexico is also It's a group trip event for people who are interested
Oh,
in
okay.
Mexico relocating and business opportunities and investing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is
So,
it's an exclusive event meant to happen in May of this year.
okay.
Okay.
Mon ki ta men visite Mexique,
Yes, I can.
whether it's for investment, for whatever it is, Haitian, model ba sa yo ka kontakto, and you can
Haitians in
assist.
Mexico.
Yeah.
You can assist them.
Yeah. And if you're not Haitian, you want to visit Mexico, you want to reach out to a Haitian who's in Mexico, please do that. And she got you.
I got you.
All right. Cam, thank you so much for coming on. Merci. Nous apprécions en pile. Jean nous
Woo!
dit là, n'a continué
Thank
gado, n'a
you.
continué supporto. Nous souhaitons tout le
Thank
monde qui regarde
you.
vidéo, s'il vous plaît, supportez Cam, al regarder Cam. Cam gon
Mhm.
YouTube channel. Tout le gars, il pas posté, Jean pour le poster. Il pas consistent, non? But she does have one.
Yep.
So go ahead and check
I
it
do.
out,
Yep.
everybody. Thank you for watching, Jeffrey.
Yep, tout le monde abonné avec Kimberly. Partagez channel là. Let's go.
Thank you for watching, mes amis.
Thank
Give us a
you.
like, give us a
Thank
comment,
you, Jeff.
give us a share.
Herbie, thank you.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
All
Thank you
right.
for
It's a great
coming
way
on.
to start the year. Take
Yeah.
care.
All right,
Upano
bye-bye.
Mexico Mbadu. Adios, amigos.
Adios.
Adios.
Adios. Nos vemos.
All
All right.
right.